Hello, Gemini. It's Lulu, and welcome to House of Radio. 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 All right, I'm about to do your love read. I've been on my water thing all day, honey. All right, let's see here. What are Gemini's feelings toward this person? What are Gemini's feelings toward this person? Stay optimistic, healing family issues, trust. All right, getting to know each other, reconciliation, children. Okay. So you may have kids with this person, or you have a lot in common from your childhood. Okay, so you feel as though this person, you try to prove to them some kind of way that they should remain open. You may, offer them certain things, provide certain things, because sometimes they can be kind of, that's what you think is pessimistic. I don't think it's pessimistic. I think shit, they fuck with who they fuck with. This person has some healing to do, some healing of family issues. But overall, if this is a family member, there's a number of things that, of course, y'all can agree to work on, which will strengthen your bloodline moving forward. Trust issues here. What is this? Stay optimistic. Two of Cups. So you're in a relationship with this person. There's just an issue with maybe someone else that they've been given attention to. With this Three of Pentacles and this Ten of Wands, someone else may be a burden in this situation. Maybe the children have become somewhat of a burden on the relationship. What is this? Healing family issues. Seven of Cups. There's not, this person has been through a lot. When it comes to their family issues, it's like they've been in a fog. They haven't seen things clearly until this volcano erupts. Of course, they will see things differently. But there is something that needs their attention. What is this Seven of Cups? They need to free themselves from all of, like, if they don't have direct answers, they hold on to all of the things that they've heard, all the things that put them in a space of wonderment. They really have to free themselves from this situation. They may have a number of family members that pull for them to do certain things. Like, they got to really figure this out. What is this trust? Page of Swords. They try to check everything. They want to prove everything. They're always looking up something. Like this, you may be dealing with somebody that's tries to listen to a lot of videos, and it doesn't have to be zodiac videos, like relationship videos, relationship this, relationship that. They may send you memes and shit about relationships, and it's like they are trying to be a student in a way that they are pushing what it is that they are studying instead of allowing themselves to read something and see how it really affects them and what is the trigger or pinpoint where it's deeply rooted that can be changed or something like that. But yeah, what is this Page of Swords? Five of Cups. They've been disappointed in the past, and that's why they are like that. They're trying to fix themselves, but they're doing it in a way where they're not doing it by their design. I don't feel, because sometimes people don't understand. When I say where I'm led, I'm fed, right? If you push the leading, if you lead with your ego, if you allow your ego to lead you, you really don't learn as much as you would if you allow yourself to be in the flow in the process to learn what it is that needs to be learned. Okay, what is this? You really want to take your time here. This person is reaching out to you or recently reached out to you. And said some things that they don't usually say, did some things they don't usually do. This person does have a hoe bag, okay? So maybe they, traveling towards you. What is this reconciliation? King of Swords. So you got two kings here, but it could be one person that kind of, you view them in different ways, right? The mind of a Gemini, of course. But you view them in different ways. But there is a reconciliation of someone communicating with you here. that hit some type of jackpot. Somebody communicating with you. Now that the karma wheel is up, the karmic wheel, the wheel of fortune, right? It's up, and it's this is something coming through that you've been waiting for. Reconciling of something. Something is being reconciled either with this person or your situation. Seven of Wands. You may have blocked someone here. Or you may be very defensive, and that's what they are afraid of. They're trying to come to you in a certain type of way. They're really asserting themselves to come toward you. What is this for Gemini? The Hierophant. Somebody wants a commitment. This may be somebody that you work with or will be working with, or someone wants a commitment. They've been thinking about you a lot. All right? And I know I'm supposed to, I look, be like, this is your feelings towards them. And it went all up and through there. Okay? I just go with my flow, child. If nobody else keep up, y'all be keeping up. Okay? All right. So what are this person's feelings towards Gemini, please? And thank you, honey. What are this person's feelings towards Gemini? Religious factors. Let your friends help you. Free yourself. Express your love. Calling your soulmate. And separation. All right. So this person wants you to take back control of your life. They may be on the outside looking in and they don't know everything that's going on with you. Y'all have a difference of spirituality, or the way that you were brought up is different. The way that you free yourself from certain things is different. However, this is how this person is feeling towards you. They think that you are hiding something. They think you use the moon to progress. That's why I don't be telling nobody nothing. Okay, because even though what we be doing, hold on, let me tell you. Even though what we be doing, it don't even be nothing all that major. But since there's such a stigma about what it is that we do even with us reading cards online, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. We are in 2023. Like, grow the fuck up. Get real. Do your research. Figure it out. Step outside the box. Figure it out. Because we're not pushing nothing on nobody. But here's my thing. If you have a crystal or something like that around the wrong person, right? Because this person feels as though there's something that you are hiding. When they feel like you called them in, you manifested them, but they don't know nothing about manifesting. That's another thing they probably going over there reading and researching too. They don't know nothing about manifest. They trying to figure out what it is, what you got going on, and what's all this weird shit that they not used to. Won't they ask you? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, make it make sense. They want you to free yourself from whatever. They literally want to do an intervention. This is interesting. They want to do an intervention about your beliefs. That's crazy, bro. That's why you have to do everything that you can not to put people too much in your business, what you got going on. Because if they don't want to ask questions and they go and try to ask questions or look up something to try to define what it is, they don't know how you coming, right? Oh, my goodness. Let me see, y'all. This is crazy. What is this religious factors that this person feels towards Gemini? Just in case I'm lying. The Knight of Cups. So they are attracted to what it is that you do. Five of Swords and the Fool. But they are up in their head about and confused. Five of Swords can be confusion. Confusion about, freeing themselves and all that. That's why you can't have, you got to be mindful of who you have certain conversations with. Everybody not going to be on a level, and sometimes you can go too deep or not deep enough, right? You got to figure it out. What is this let your friends help you that this person is feeling towards Gemini Chim? Ace of Cups. Let your friends express what it is that they are trying to express. So they may try to get your friends to tell you something here. Maybe you have a painting or a picture that depicts something that is different, okay? Maybe you have a painting or a picture. What is this? Free yourself. Sorry, y'all, something was going on my computer. Get out the house. Ten of Pentacles. Get out the house. They may want you to, live the life that you were meant to live, like match your budget or something like that. I don't know. Because if the Ten of Pentacles is about freeing yourself, allow yourself to be seen, um, you know, get out of your comfort zone when it comes to your money and how things are moving. Because bad building friends, maybe in the past you were played or people got over on you, and it's like this person wants you, they know your value, but they want you to value yourself more here. What does this express your love? Page of Wands. They want to hear from you more often with a little, you know, fun, something going on, a little lightheartedness going on. You know, reach out to them. Tell them that you want them. Tell them that you adore them. Tell them, you know, something that makes them, brings them into your body, right? Like, oh, I'm out here and I was thinking about you, and the sun has me feeling all warm and tingly, tingling across my skin. It's like being sexual without being sexual, right? What is this calling in your soulmate that they feel towards Gemini? The Chariot. They want you to come and see them sometimes. Communicate with them out of the blue at times. They just feel like it'll be right. It's the right thing to do for you to just communicate what's on your chest, what's on your mind. What we going with this? What we doing? Because they see you as sometimes being cold. What is this separation card? Eight of Pentacles. Strongly committed to work, strongly committed to what it is that you are mastering at this time, or maybe they are. But they just see that when it comes to your work, they don't try to get in between you and your work, but it's like it may cause a separation. Someone doesn't have a lot going on, though. Between the two of y'all, somebody, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands. So somebody don't have a lot going on. Now, I am seeing that. Somebody ain't got enough going on. Now, you know how that goes. If you ain't got enough going on, all you're going to have going on is worrying about what another person doing. So, with this Queen of Wands here, Queen and the 8. You're gonna find out something here while you are working. Come across something while you are working. Yeah, Four of Swords. Take a time out to heal, rest, recharge, rejuvenate. Finding your happiness. Family surrounding you and all of these things. Kind of fearful of moving forward. But I feel like you're going to be more passionate about life, more passionate about your commitments, more passionate about your projects, more passionate overall. Because you may have some deadlines coming up anyway. Let me see here. This person may know that you got deadlines coming up. Yeah. A turn of events. There's a turn of events that are happening in a good way. So expect the unexpected, no matter what it is. Just know whatever happens in a way that is for your highest good every time. It's never out of line. It's always what? Right on time. All right. What are Gemini's feelings towards? What is the what other information do you have for Gemini and this person, child? Making the effort, true love. Heart tone. Yeah, y'all do need to have a deep conversation, like for real. This person needs to ask you questions that they may not want to. They need to ask you questions that they are willing to go and ask somebody else, or go and Google and look up this and that, instead of like going to the source. Like, what are you doing? Right? If you don't go to the person that you are in contact with to find out about the person and what they are doing that you are in contact with, what's the purpose of being in contact with the person? You know what I mean? It's the equivalent of when you are close to someone and you can pick up that they've been discussing you with someone else, and you could tell in the conversation from what it is that they're saying that it's already been discussed, but they just bring it up as if they just know what they are talking about. And it's like, no, you had you had a conversation, right? You had a conversation about whatever this is that you got. You know, you needed questions. You had questions for me, but you had a conversation and you didn't want to ask me. You went and talked and discussed it with someone else. And so now you are in a space where you are shifty, moving different, saying, you know, your feelings kind of like something is different. And instead of pinpointing or even admitting that something is different, a person will just act like, oh no, it's not that. It's like, bitch, is definitely that. Okay, so what else is it? And whatever else they say or give you, doesn't equate to the vibe that you're picking up because you know the person. That's why you don't let nobody get to know you like that. You got to be very picky and choosy about that because people like me gonna read it down and then just be like, yeah. If you want to play a game, you're gonna play it by yourself. All right. So if someone wants to make an effort to do the right thing here, they want to have this conversation with you, but it's like they want to, the world. They want to have this conversation with you about something that happened possibly on the trip or how they broke something, how they want balance, how they see you and view you here, where y'all are going on the honeymoon, planning the wedding, basically. So usually men leave that up to women. They are scared to have this conversation. They want to have, there's a lot that y'all are going to be talking about. They go to Knight of Swords again. Somebody wants to go ahead and reveal something to you before you find out a different type of way. This also has to do with, this is a testament of, is your heart at this point in time, in this part of your life, do you have more compassion with yourself as well as others because of that heart on these scales? I'm hearing cowbells, iron scales. Okay, maybe somebody has an iron fish in their home or some type of iron reptile. All right, Gemini, I appreciate y'all, but it looks like y'all might just be getting married.